And hey, how y'all doing today? This is Cruella DeVille, the birthday girl. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
And Kaja could be a React Radio. We live right now, y'all. How y'all doing?
How y'all doing? It was a gloomy day at first, but in my mind, it's always rainbows and sunshine on my birthday because it's a national holiday.
In the summertime,
well, it's supposed to be, but it's got a little sunny out. Breezy, I'll take it. I will take it.
Better than rain and snow, so we gonna take that. Enjoy, happy birthday.
Well, that's what happens when you're a winter baby, and thank you very much. So, this past week we had a lot of stuff that went on, and we're gonna get into all of that. We have had a lot of people showing a lot of support for the Cannabis and Culture event and want to know more. So you can always hit me up on Facebook, inbox me, or give me a call at 231-855-0540 for more information about how to become a vendor. Or if you wanted to go ahead and get your tickets, I can definitely direct you to the website to purchase your ticket because they are definitely selling fast. This is going to be a very, very monumental event because it is the first one. So,
yes,
you know, it's everybody's going to see what they want to see. You know what I'm saying? But this is going to be a party with a purpose.
Yes,
and we will definitely be able to do bigger and better things in the future after this is done. So, with that being said, anything else?
This is something that you guys do not want to miss.
What's
Promise
that?
You. Cannabis and Culture event.
Cannabis and Culture event. Yes, you most definitely don't want to miss that. So, like I said, it was a lot of stuff that happened this past week.
I believe, like a lot of things that happened, especially in the community in Muskegon.
Right.
First thing we want to talk about is the racism that's going on in Muskegon. Like, people act like it's not that it don't exist, or they want to act like it's as if they ignore it. You know what I mean? So, we want to talk about the Gary Allen Redmond, co-owner of Redmond's Bar, and the memes that he shared on Facebook and everything, and how people got outraged. Like, so what happened was somebody shared a meme of this guy on social media, and it was a meme of a malnutrition African American child, boy or girl, and it was a white lady, Caucasian lady. And on the picture, it had the lady giving this child a drink of Hennessy in a Hennessy bottle, and she had a carton of Newport 100 box cigarettes in her hand. And then on the ground, it had watermelon. And the caption was like, "We can get used to this for under $2, LOL," or something of that sort. And so, this meme started surfacing around and floating around, social media and Facebook and everything. And people, was commenting and outraged and sharing. So people started, doing a little more investigation and digging and coming up and everything, coming forward. And there was more memes that was surfaced from this guy's page. Even though they was like maybe 2-3 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, it was still on this page, and it showed a lot of racism and hate towards black people. Like, one of the memes I seen on this page was black man. Fake version of Pac-Man, where they had like the Klansmen and on the video game or whatever, like going around like, and it had like Newports and black people and all that stuff. So it's just sad to say that racism is still happening in Muskegon.
And that is the first topic, racism in Muskegon. So just to recap, we had this Gary Allen Redmond guy who was the co-owner of Redmond's Bar. He was a bartender at Top Shelf, and we now know that Top Shelf has another owner. I believe his name is Joel Neal or something like that.
Joel Noel
or something like that. Okay, well, we're gonna
and I believe that. I'm sorry, don't mean to cut you off, but I believe that it's actually Gary's father.
Okay, well, we're gonna open up the lines in a little while when it comes to this particular topic, and we will take calls from you guys. We'll release that number in a minute, but at this point, we've had the media step in, and they are now announcing that the co-owner, Gary Redmond, is now fired.
Yeah, they severed ties with him, so they say.
And so, yeah, because I kind of thought, well, okay, if he was a co-owner, how do you fire a co-owner? Does that make sense to you?
It don't make sense. To me, honestly, co-owner, you fire him, it means something like you have to have a buyout. So they have to buy him out, which means he's still accumulating, money from this. Or, and then the restaurant is still under his name. So anywhere it go, whether he don't work there or not, or what they saying, I feel as if he's still going to, just play the background role, wait till this die down, and he's still going to be able to make money off of this. And whether we support him or not, he's still going to be able to make money off of this. I don't believe that's fair enough.
I don't. I mean, because, okay, he's gone. Then now what? We need to figure out exactly how do we move forward from here, because the black community is very outraged, and rightfully so. So my next question is, why is it that racism has to be so blatantly obvious for us to even want to say, hey, hold on, that's some racist stuff that's going on right there, and this is a space or an area that I shouldn't even be in. Why is that?
I really don't know. Like, honestly, I just know as if we familiar with, like, as if we used to it. Like, it's like it's okay, or just psychological slavery, mentally, like. And my thing is, if this guy, was known for this being racist, he's, obviously, doing business downtown with all the economic development down there with these new restaurants, these new businesses and everything. So I'm assuming, I'm pretty sure, not assuming, that all these people, talking are in the same network. So if this just came to the light, what about the other people that's down there? All the other businesses that's down there. Like, are they all thinking the same? Or like, are we really welcome down there in downtown at these other organizations?
Well, it's apparent that Watch Muskegon Go is not for us. And look at the businesses that are benefiting from it. Nothing in the Heights has benefited from it like downtown. Not at the rate.
Nothing of color has benefited. Not just Heights, so, black, brown, nobody.
In order for them to justify having some sort of inclusion there, they have to bring something more to the table for black people to actually say, hey, we are a part of downtown's economic development. Being able to function in somebody else's establishment is one thing, you know what I'm saying? But owning our own is something totally different.
Totally different.
So that's how I feel about it. I really do feel like at some point there is a PTSD type of mentality going on. Like, we are so taken from our past, and it's just replaying in our future. Like, we are loving our masters. What type of coonery? We have to stop. We have to stop that. If we have our own, then there would be no need for us to patronize others. I don't care what they may have, quote unquote, done for the community, but behind closed doors, we know it is what it is. You could be a billionaire businessman as a black person, but you will still be behind closed door a billionaire monkey to them. At what point don't we get that? At what point do we get that?
I feel like instead of always trying to get to the table of somebody else, we need to build our own table and come to our own table and unite as one. It shouldn't be that this meme had to surface on social media for people to have an outrage of something that we already knew that existed. We already knew happened. Just because it's on social media now and this meme surfaced that this guy's racist and all this and that, now everybody want to have an outrage and say this and that. But honestly, I really believe people are going to be back right down at these same establishments within a week or so, steady patronizing it on some, well, I don't care, or that happened, he's fired now, so he don't own it. But still, at the end of the day, it was still ran by somebody that doesn't like us. Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's like, it shouldn't have to come to social media for this to come to the light that we shouldn't be down there patronizing these organizations and these different businesses, because obviously they are not for us.
Exactly. So with that being said, do you believe that we value the black dollar in our community?
Almost cuss. Fuck no. Excuse my language. No. Hell no. We do not value the black dollar in our community. Because if we did value the black dollar in our community, people and organizations and businesses like that would not be able to operate. Because we always run into them. We have so many different organizations and businesses that's black owned that we don't patronize that much, that we are so quick to diss and talk down on and throw so much shade at, or don't go here because they do this or they don't do this and that. Mm-hmm. But you know that these other organizations and everything feel the same way, but you're not making stats about it. You're not talking about it until it becomes something.
The shit hits the fan, until it's obvious. And I don't like that. It is what it is. It's covert stuff. We know that it happens.
Yeah.
We know it. We know that it happens, yet we're going there. So
all that business and all that stuff, it could be happening right here in Muskegon Heights.
Well, you know what? It
could be happening right here in Muskegon Heights, but for some reason we're not on that same thing, on that same page, on that unity outside of social media. Okay, social media, yes, it has a big impact, but outside of social media, behind the scene, behind closed doors, we could be making things happen, but instead we're not doing that.
So what we're going to do is open the lines up at 231-725-5721. Mm-hmm. Again, that's 231-725-5721. If you want to call in, the question of today is, do we value the black dollar? And if so, how?
Please make the phone calls. Again, 231-725-5721. The lines are open, and we would love to hear the views and opinions of our audience.
Now, just to let you know, like I said, we have our website that actually was updated. www.reactradio.com has a new look, new face. Mm-hmm. You can go, thank you. You can go and check out our previous guests, their bios, get information on our most recent events, upcoming events, the cannabis and culture, and more at www.reactradio.com.
And we still hiding out on the open mic poetry, the second Sundays everywhere at the Hideout. Next one will be August 11th.
You can
at the Hideout, which is 100 East Broadway, Muskegon Heights, Michigan 49444.
And the event page is on Facebook. By all means, you can go there, click interested and or going, and get all of the information of what you would need to know for that night. So we're going to be switching gears, and again, the phone lines are open at 231-725-5721 if you want to voice your opinion. We are going to be moving on. So, community redevelopment in Muskegon versus Muskegon Heights. And we actually touched on this in our last segment, which, we talked about Watch Muskegon Go. There have been a lot of changes, rapid changes downtown. And are these changes really beneficial to the black and brown community?
Really not. And it's not, I don't believe so. It's okay to get our dollar, but we not at the table getting the real dollar. You know what I'm saying? We not being respected. We not being valued based on what we just experienced, you know what I'm saying, dealing with this racial tension thing and these memes that just surface on social media. So no, I don't believe it so.
This is how I see it. I feel like all of the data and statistics on Muskegon and Muskegon Heights when it comes to the breakdown of our racial breakdown, finances, all of that stuff is there. And with the redevelopment that we have going on here, it is, in a sense,